Good morning. Happy Monday, guys. It's January 11th. So it's Clean Your Desk Day, which means the top of your desk. I know some people who can't even see their desk, so this is going to be quite the feat, but you need to do it. And we should have actually been doing it quite a bit throughout 2020 because it's always a good idea to sanitize the surface of your desk, sanitize your mouse, sanitize your keyboard. Even if you're working at home, especially, clean that space out, because I know, like, if I had to work from home, it would be literally working in my bedroom. But go ahead and clean that up, organize it a little bit. That way it'll be easier to find things and it'll be more sanitary. So clean your desk day. It's also boy hug girl, or no, reverse it. Girl hug boy day, which apparently there's a boy hug girl day as well. I don't quite get why they distinguish between the two and they don't just say it's hug day where you could just hug anybody and everybody. But yeah, it's not the best year to celebrate that. I know 2020 was supposed to be the drag, but I think it's going to last for a couple years before we're going to be comfortable hugging just anybody and everybody. You got to keep that 6-foot barrier. So they actually came up with an idea of giving virtual hugs online. So you can send emails that have virtual hugs inside and that sort of thing, or send someone a meme of a big bear, giving them a big bear hug or something like that, and that's how we could celebrate hug day. I'm just gonna call it hug day. Who cares about the boy hug, girl hug, whatever, I don't care. It's also about 4th graders, and I was a little sad because my son's 3rd grade, and 3rd grade is a huge year because it's a automatic hold back year. So if the kids don't pass the test, the assessment test at the end of the year for math or English, they get automatically held back to 3rd grade. So really, we're celebrating 4th graders. They have passed those tests and they are on to the next level. So it's quite the achievement. And then they're on to bigger and better math, science, art, music, and all of that. So congratulations to all those 4th graders. Have you guys played those games like Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? I know it was a TV show, but they also had the games. They're hard. I mean, I do not have all of the capitals of all the states memorized, nor do I have all of the vice presidents to all the presidents in the order of which they were president. These are the kind of things that these elementary schoolers are memorizing and knowing, and those are some of the questions that are in that game, and it is hard. I mean, I'm still going to college and I still would not pass those tests. Well, not tests, but like the game. Like if you were to go through all the cards, I would probably fail half of them. Just because some of it is really hard because you have to memorize it. And they have those kids in elementary school memorize it, but by the time you're my age, you don't remember any of it. Not at all. Today's also a good day for Hot Toddy. So Hot Toddy was a medication that they came up in Scotland in the 1700s to cure sore throat or congestion. It was like that miracle cure drink. And it's actually hot whiskey heated up, and then it's served with a slice of lemon and a cinnamon stick, which makes perfect sense why that would help, because alcohol numbs, no matter what kind of alcohol, especially whiskey. That's pretty potent stuff. And then, of course, cinnamon stick, the spice, and paired with a lemon, which has vitamin C, like pure vitamin C. I mean, of course, that's going to be a cure. When I have those cold snaps, and you don't necessarily flip the AC to the heat in the middle of the night because you're asleep, I wake up with a little bit of a scratchy throat, and the first thing I do is heat up water and pour lemon juice, straight up lemon juice into it, and that's my cure-all for my throat. Maybe a little bit of honey, but you can put a little honey in hot toddy too. So yeah, hot toddy. So if you are feeling the chill, hot toddy. It's also milk day. We can definitely appreciate milk, because without milk, there's no good hot chocolate. And who doesn't love hot chocolate? Oh my goodness. And then for an awareness part of the day, it's human trafficking. Nasty, nasty business. And I've read a few books about it, and it's just horrific what these people go through that are like trafficked, sold off as slaves. It's horrific, and it's really hard to think that still goes on today. But as underhanded and slimy as it is still happening. And yeah, it's just horrific. There's nothing else I can say about it. It's just absolutely horrific. And then it's Paget. Paget is a bone disease. And it's an awareness to tell people about it, that it's like one of those diseases where, you know how your skin, your bones, your muscles, they're all like growing still throughout your entire life. That's how they're able to heal, is because they're constantly refreshing and revamping. Well, your bones do the same thing. And this Paget makes it so they don't grow back correctly. Each time they heal or grow or whatever, they have, they grow wrong. So you get, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the words. Mutations. They grow mutatedly, and then they get fragile. And they usually happen, there's like in your skull, your spine, in your femur bone. I think it begins in the lower half, because that's what you put the most strain on, in your legs and your feet. That would make it really tough to stay in shape and to stay healthy. It's really sad disease too. Hopefully, I don't know if they have any kind of cure or way to slow it down. I hope they do. I don't know enough about it to know for sure, but that just sounds horrific to have. Man, 2 horrific awarenesses today. Ugh. It's also Step in a Puddle and Splash Day, which is a little funner, but we're not going to be able to celebrate it today here in Central Florida because I don't think it's supposed to rain. Not today. But if you're anywhere else, maybe Washington State, maybe it rains a lot there. But if you're anywhere else and it is supposed to rain, splash in that puddle for us all and enjoy it, because it is a lot of fun. Just pull down your adulting a little bit and just let your inner child have a little bit of fun in the puddle. Because today's that day, and we can splash away all of the unfortunate awarenesses that we have to recognize and be sad about. Splash it away, have some fun. And then it's also Heritage Treasures Day, and this was founded, I don't remember what year, I think it was in the late 90s, but in the UK by the Heritage Lottery organization. They go through charity to collect a bunch of money so they can preserve relics and special things, for an example is Stonehenge, where they can restore it, preserve it, and make sure that future generations have this iconic piece of our history that tells a tale but has so many mysteries. And it would be so tragic to lose, but we still have it, and we have the ability to just keep it and preserve it and make sure that future generations have the pleasure of trying to pick apart our ancient past and have those clues. So it's definitely very important as well. And then, which is really cool because today is the first day back for university for UCF. It's also World Sketchnote Day. And I was definitely one of those people that had your notebook covered in sketches. So, when you're doodling in class, they say that it's because you're a visual learner. So as you're listening, you're also doodling, and it helps you remember what they're talking about. I don't know how much of that is true, or if you're just like, this is very boring and I'm just going to doodle because I'm bored and this is so much funner. That was me, kind of, sorry. But yes, they say it's because you're a visual learner, and a lot of you'll flip through some people's notebooks and it's completely framed with doodles. And some of the best artists, you can go back to their schoolwork and there's amazing doodles all over the page because they were destined for artistic greatness. And then also a learning thing for Monday is learn your name in Morse code. I definitely have not learned my name in Morse code, but I'm going to take an effort to do that just in case, you never know. You might need to tell someone who you are in Morse code, maybe one day. It could happen. You might as well know the information, right? Well, happy Monday, guys. Start the week out right, and I love y'all. Bye.